Hello everybody, my name is What If Ranger, and this is What If Deku Was a Kamen Rider Part 2. Now, leave your comments for different what ifs, and I got a ship. I looked through the comments, there was only two. Deku X Toga. Now, I will be fitting this in, and you're gonna see. Because I do have an idea. Yeah. And I will bring up a picture of Agito. Because I told you that I would bring it up and also leave your what if suggestions in the comments. I will pick one. And let's set a goal for this. 10 likes and I will make a part 3. Now we left off as Deku was starting his first day. So he walks in and he finds 1A. He finds class 1A. He can hear rambling inside. Ramble, ramble, ramble. Like that. Now, I will not be voicing some characters because I'm not very good at Bakugo's voice, but Tenya Ida, I'm good with. So he opens the door and we see Tenya Ida arguing with Katsuki Bakugo. Now, Bakugo Katsuki, his first name is Katsuki Bakugo, okay? Just want to make that clear. And Ida tells him to get his feet off the table. Then Bakugo threatens him. Then everyone goes silent. And Uraraka is already there, so she won't tap him. And Ida says, I'm sorry that I'm pausing. Ida says, you're the kid who got... You knew another part of the exam, right? I believe we didn't get a proper introduction. My name is Tenya Ida. Hi, yeah. Izuku Midoriya. Hello, Midoriya. You knew that there was another thing to that test. No, I really didn't. And Deku sensed something. He sensed Aizawa. So he just walked and took a seat and told everybody to shut up. Okay, everybody, it took you 8 seconds to shut up. That won't do. Now, everybody, put these gym clothes on and meet me outside. What about everyone except Deku? Deku walks in, grabs the gym clothes, and walks out. And everybody else says, what about I can't think of the name. So what about the starting thing? I'm just gonna say starting thing. Orientation. What about the orientation? Aizawa says, my class, my rules. So everybody takes them and goes into the changing room. Everybody sees Deku's body. It is muscly and toned to abs. He has abs, he has muscles. Basically, if you take the 10-month mark and push it like an extra year, that's how toned his body is. He has kind of bigger muscles, a lot more abs, and, well, he has a 4-pack in the... No, he has a 6-pack, and it says a 6-pack. His leg muscles are nicer because he was working on his muscles for 10 months, but he did extra training because he didn't meet All Might, so he thought, well, why don't I do extra training? Now, everybody sees it, and Kirishima says, nice, dude, you look manly. Thanks, Kirishima. Now, I'm gonna try my best to do a Medetta voice. Whoa. Someone Shawshanked a hole here. Directly into the girl's changing room. Then he gets stabbed in the eye. Actually, no. A sword comes across his throat. And instead of Hagakure, actually, no. Forget I said that. He gets poked in the eye by an earjack. Then they all walk out. Then Aizawa tosses Deku the ball and says, you got the highest score, so you throw this ball. What's your high school record? I think about 60 meters. And he's more jacked, and he can use some blasters. So, okay. Use your hook this time and throw. So he throws it, pulls out a sword, then a blaster, then blasts it, and it goes far. I'm gonna say the blaster, he did many shots, so it went up to space, so he got infinity. Just like Uraraka. And a girl says, a random girl, let's say Hagakure, cool, so we get to use our crux. This is gonna be so fun. Yeah, this is a random girl and a random guy. I can't make a girl voice and I can't make a guy voice. Well, I can, but it's hard. Why am I rambling? Oh, so you think this is fun? Let's see. Let's make this interesting. The last two, the last place and the second to last place are expelled. What? You can't do that to us. So, on the first test, on the speed test, he comes in 5th. Then, on the grip test, I say he comes in 7th. Actually, no. 5th again. And the toe touches, he comes in first because he's leaner. On second, on jump, he makes first by clearing a lot, by using one of his swords like a vault pole. And in the bathroom, he ties with Uraka. And the last place are Mineta. The very last place is Hakikure. And the last place, and the second to last, is Mineta. So he was not kidding, so those two are out. Now this is where Toga comes in. So that's the end of the day. And Aizawa says, okay, I'll get 2 students in here so they can fill the place of the 19th and the 20th in here. Okay. Class dismissed. So Deku goes home. And he goes home, watches some TV, opens a bag of chips, and yes, I really have a bag of chips, and eats some. And yes, I did eat 1 chip. And he then went to bed. Next day, he comes into class 1A, sits down, then Aizawa comes in. This is before all this. Then we are met with 2 students, Himiko Toga and Shinso. I don't know Shinso's false name, but Shinsho and Toga. Toga sits next to Deku, and Shinso sits in Mineta's place. Then they go through hero training. So Deku sensed a faint boom, 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 boom. And then All Might just runs in with his old costume, saying, I'm running through the door like a normal person. Everybody says, All Might? Oh, so cool! Okay, kids. Yeah, kids. We are gonna do some hero training at City B. Now, you can't be heroes without cool costumes. You press a button, then suitcases come out. Now, Deku's suit is a lot different than the anime. Since he doesn't have one for all, he has a holster and a sheath for a sword and a gun. He also has a ballistic shield, so he can take on explosions, and also it works as a battering ram. He has a protection, of course, and some flashbangs. so he can daze people. So he's the final one out. And the teams are first round is Toga and Deku versus Ida and Bakugo. So Toga and Deku sit outside, gets to know each other. Toga feels something, and Deku feels something between them. A spark of love. And then after Ida and Bakugo places down the bomb, they are allowed to go in, but Midoriya, Deku stops Toga because he senses Bakugo exploding through the walls, and he quickly tackles her the other way as boom! An explosion obliterates where she was standing. So he gets the ballistic shield ready. Then he goes in, draws out a blaster, puts the right shield back, then draws the sword. And Bakugo then turns to him and threatens him. I'm gonna try to do a Bakugo voice. Just don't roast me. Damn nerd. Huh. So when do you get a quark? Have you been lying to me all these years? Well, it's pathetic anyway. Now Deku's angry. So he puts the sword away and just blasts Bakugo's gauntlets because in the changing rooms, Bakugo was putting them on and he was kind of explaining them, so he knew how they work. So he blasts them early, so he didn't have to deal with them. Then he blasts him till he steps back, he runs him with the taped him up. Then he says, Toga, come on. Let's search. So they search. Gets to the 5th floor. Now, they bust in with Deku's gun drawn. Now, they shoot at Ida, but he's faster. So, they just start blasting in front of him because the time that it takes him to get there and the time shouldn't match up. But he shoots kind of late. And then he gets it just right, hits Ida's leg. And then they both go in and touch the moms. Hero team wins. Then all the rest are the same in fighting styles and wins. So I'm not gonna go over that. The day ends. And I'm just gonna check my time. Should be good. Then he unlocks another form of Rider. He goes out as Kabuta, this guy, and he stops crimes. Then he needs to change into Agito. Then he unlocks one more. Because I got super strong. Kamen Rider. Dragon Card guy. I can't remember his name. But I will once. He unlocks this guy and he defeats him. And I think that's it. Now, remember, 10 likes is a part 2, or if you comment it, and comment actually, forget all I said. I'm gonna do an extra little bit for y'all. Now, this is an extra little bit, of course. So, at the end of the day, Deku asked Toga out on a date. Because they got to know each other. And she says yes. Yes, I would. Love to. So, they go out. They get ramen. And they start going out on multiple dates. Now they're dating. And on that note, now we're leaving off. Okay, so comment if you want a part 3 or get the like goal to 10. And comment some other what ifs that you want. And this has been What If Deku Was a Kamen Rider Part 2. And I am What If Ranger again. Bye!